What did you think I would do at this moment when I'm faced with the reality of getting my silver shares called away? Would I roll them or let them leave? You know what I had to do? I had to roll out and up on my shares. Sing it, Bart. Thank you for joining me on this February 7th Friday. It is Friday, Expiration Friday. I did have 130 covered called contracts expiring today at a $40 strike. And we rolled that out and up one more week. Let's get some more juice out of that squeeze. Rolled it up $1.50. So what is the math on that? If say we do nothing and just let it ride and it gets called away at the 41.50, so that'd be, let's see, beep boop boop. The difference between 40 and 41.50 is $1.50. There's 13,000 shares, so that's 19,500. And then I also collected some dollar bills for rolling it. In fact, it was, drumroll please, $3,201 we collected for rolling that up and out. So we'll take the risk, looking for the reward. And there's my other position. So yesterday I didn't do much at all, so I didn't even create a video, except for I bought another 1,000 shares of Biddy, which is a short on the Bitcoin. First round was at 22.88, and then yesterday 22.55, and then today I was stopped out at 23.21. I put my first stops at 23, then I moved it to 23.11, then 23.16, then 23.21. And I still, I didn't want to carry Bitcoin, short on Bitcoin through the weekend. Do I still think the pressure is down for Bitcoin? I do. I still do believe we got a little bit more pressure down on the Bitcoin. But I'll take my $996. That'll pay for one of the Billy Joel tickets that we'll be using tomorrow. Front row, must be in the front row. Lucas Oil Field. It is Billy Joel and Sting tomorrow night. So we'll be leaving, I don't know, probably around 10 a.m. here. They're an hour ahead of us down there. We want to settle into the J-Dub, the JW Marriott, have a nice lunch, and then head on over to the concert in a leisurely manner. And it is a pretty cool covered walkway, like inside. It's like a habit trail. If you ever had a hamster when you were a kid, it's like a habit trail that goes from the JW Marriott to the Lucas Oil Field. So that'll be nice because, I'm a very fair weathered person. I got a rule in life that says don't be afraid to be warm. I just do not like to be cold. So we have that going for us. Another good week as far as finishing up some, a couple of swing trades here and there, and then collecting some premium. I still feel confident in my GDX puts, even though they're. Let's take a look at some of that right now. So there's next week's AGQ, rolled that up and out, and then we're $1,000 down on the GDX 39 puts. I think GDX is at the end of it's at the top of its mountain at the moment, and now we'll begin to retrace. In fact, it already did begin to retrace today, didn't it? Yeah, I didn't even have to look. I know it did. And then, like, for instance, these leaps move around a lot because there's so much theta, so much time remaining in them. And excuse me, I got a little bit of a congested cold going on. So I want to shake that out before tomorrow night. I don't feel horrible. It's just when I lay down the last few nights to sleep, I'm having trouble breathing through my nose and a little bit of congestion going on. So if I sound a little funny, funnier than normal, I know I sound funny, period. Face for radio, voice for print. But these move around a lot. So for instance, if you saw the past couple of days, this was up like over $50,000 at one point. Now it's at 15,000. So that contributes to this, where we're showing that we're down about $51,000 today, but still feeling pretty good. But that's it. I only got one position in place, one security, a handful of these equities right here, 2 times silver, and we're doing well on those. Rolled the dice. I could have taken my profit today and waited for another entry, but I've got such a great cost basis. Actually, let's go here. The cost basis is 35.75, and I've only been in it a couple of weeks, so still feel very confident there. Doesn't mean silver isn't going to retrace some more into next week, but overall the position is going to be doing great. Doing great. So that was it on the options spreadsheet. Let's take a look quickly through the charts. Let you go on this Friday. I got to get off of here before Coco gets home. Coco is coming home for the weekend. She wanted to see the dog. Plus, we're going to be staying the night tomorrow night in Indy. Me and Lady Sings a Lot. So Maya will be helping with the dog and seeing her brother, all that good stuff. So silver, let's move this over. Call that the A. Okay. And then we're still looking for to get into this box for B before hello. Still feel very strongly about that. Therefore, I wanted to keep those AGQ shares, especially when I was able to roll them up and out and collect over $3,000 in premium cash. I'm going to redo this futures chart. It did what we thought it was going to do, but now I think we got a little bit more to go here on the downside before we start looking up again. This chart's confusing me also, so I'm going to clean it up. Excuse me. Gold futures. I mean, look at that run up we had today, and then Geronimo all the way downtown to Chinatown, but still a great number, almost 3,000. What I think we topped all-time high today in futures. GDX, it hasn't moved much, but I know we're filling this. Mark my words. That's a long way to go. I know. We're going to fill that gap. I'm leaving it up there. GLD had a little peek through, nice little wick action through that top trend line, but was unable to hold it. It's possible we revisit or visit this bottom trend line before we move up again. So we got that on the board. USO still just dilly-dallying around. Won't make up its mind. We're getting close here on the moving average and the RSI. Got the target box up on TLT. I'm not upset at all that I was stopped out of my TMF position on Wednesday. What did I make in that? Was that 11,715? So I'll take that all day, every day, and twice on Sunday to not have to worry about that through another weekend. So we filled up that 3 box, making our way down to 4. We'll measure that up, put it in here. And I don't know if I'm going to count this wick. That'd be a very shallow 4. Shouldn't have much further to go. And then take off into the 90s. Employment data, monkeyed around with things today. So it's currently at 42.35 and I sold at 43.30. So even though I wasn't over the moon excited when I was stopped out on those because I thought we still were going to get some more action. I see we're getting some more downside action in Bitcoin. Not a surprise, but again, I don't suffer from FOMO, so it doesn't matter how much more I would have made in that short position. I don't have to worry about it over the weekend. Yeah, so this is invalidated. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that right there. Then we'll regroup on the Bitcoin. I think I have some more action on this one. Well, the only thing I really did that you haven't seen on Wednesday, I put this line in just to show what I was seeing about that support. Little breakthrough, didn't hold it. And then we're now through it and we've held it through the close. We'll see what goes on over the weekend. I think we're going to catch a 94 I don't know if we're going to get down to where I had this C. It's still possible, but I think you're going to be more like, I don't know, mid 94s. What's this? We'll get back to that. But I still think downside pressure through the weekend. Recalibrated here. I think we finished at ABC, and now we're working on our way down. I think we're going downtown to Chinatown. This is SPX, aka S&P 500. I think we're going to catch a 57 handle. We shall see. But look at that action this morning. A huge candle. And then it really just kept going down. I could probably count 5 down in that, which should set up an ABC correction and then further down. So we'll see. That's what's going on over here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana, Fortress of Solitude Studios. I'd have to have a little nagging cold going into a sweet concert. Won't slow us down, though. We'll be having a good time together, me and my lady. Weekend time. Hope you have great plans coming up. Hope you've had a great week of trading. Your health is great. Your friends, your family members are loving you and you're loving them. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video and this channel with a lovable friend. And I will see you in the next video.